What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make eggs. It's pretty easy. I find that a lot of my friends are always relating to having like cereal for breakfast, and they ask, what can I eat? And I always tell them eggs, and then they say that they don't know how to. So today I'm going to be making eggs with a lot of spice so that it tastes very good, very gourmet. I find that people say that eggs are just simple and boring, but if you add spices and zest, you can make them very, very tasty. So we're going to go over what you're going to need for this dish. It's pretty basic. I figure most of you are going to know, but we're going to need a frying pan, some butter, or you can use olive oil, or what's the other stuff? Or no, just olive oil. 2 eggs, black pepper, minced onions right there, salt, a little bit of cumin, and then the surprise, which is Weber Chicago steak seasoning. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take about maybe half an inch of butter, so about like that much from your stick, and you're going to want to put it in your pan and let it melt. The reason for this, in case any of you don't know, is that if you don't have some sort of butter or oil on the bottom of your pan, the food that you're trying to cook on the bottom of your pan is going to stick. So I'm just going to kind of work that around, maybe a little bit more. Alright, so there's the butter. You're just going to kind of work it in like that. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your temperature, you're going to turn it up a little bit, and then you're going to take your eggs, crack them open like that, pinch them, come on, Jesus, that was not very pretty. Pinch them apart like that, let them go into the pan. Set your eggshells to the side. Be sure to throw them away and be sure to be careful when cooking with eggs because they are, when raw, very bad for you. If you eat them or ingest them in any way, you can very easily get salmonella, and that is a very, very bad illness. So then what you're going to do is, where's my good spatula? There it is. What you're going to do is you're going to, let me show you this real quick. So, there you go. That's what it should look like right now. You're going to pop the yolks so that you get as much of this liquidy substance, egg basically, on your frying pan. And then what I like to do is take the eggs and cut them in half when they're in the pan, because I feel like it's much easier to flip the eggs over and cook the other side when there's smaller parts and pieces. If you have this big egg pan or plate, basically, as I like to call it, it makes it very hard to flip. So now you gotta very quickly, I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit, you're gonna add spices. I would say a pinch or a dash of salt, just a little bit right in there. And then with the black pepper, you're gonna wanna cover the surface of the eggs as best as you can with the pepper. With the minced onions, you're going to want I would say medium size pinch of minced onions. When you get them in the, do a little more, in the jar, they seem really hard and crunchy. It's not going to be like that when you cook your eggs because the oils gets inside of the onion and the onion becomes very soft. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your cumin and you're just going to do a little bit of that, just kind of tap the rim so that the cumin can come out. Cumin is generally used for beef and steak, but I find that it is also very good on eggs and fish too, obviously fish. And then this stuff, the Weber steak mix or seasoning, you can unscrew that and try your best to cover the entire surface of the egg like that. And there you go. Your egg is seasoned. It should look something like that. And so you're gonna take it, cut it in half if you need to again, and grab onto the egg as best as you can, and then flip it upside down. Do the same with the other piece. That was kind of nasty, but it works. And then you're just going to let that side cook for a little bit. This is about maybe a 7-8 minute process for cooking these eggs. I said it once and I'll say it again. Be cautious that you don't get any raw egg into your system because it can cause problems. Always wash your hands after using eggs, and the same goes for cumin, because if you ingest this stuff in your body raw, you can have very harsh reactions. If you put it in your eyes, it's going to sting for a very long time. I know from personal experience with cooking with cumin that it doesn't go so well all the time. So we're just going to kind of let this simmer. I think I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit. And let me check the bottom. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay. And then, see how quick that was? You're going to grab your plate, whatever you're eating it off of, and then, whoops, and then dish it up, just like that. And your finished result is that. This is the bottom of the egg, this is the top, and I'm going to dig into this. Looks very good. So let's just, I don't know, start right here. So there you go. There's egg, plenty of yolk, plenty of white, and plenty of spice. Except it is really hot. Oh. Yeah. It tastes the same as it always does. I'm going to leave the ingredients in the description for those who do want to make this dish. It's pretty simple. Find that eggs are a good food to experiment with when it comes to putting spices and flavor on it. And these also taste very good with like potatoes and a tortilla. So if you make a like a taco or a breakfast burrito with cheese and tortilla, a nice flour tortilla, and then like potatoes with the same seasoning on it. It tastes very good. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you find this dish, for those who make it at home, to be very appetizing. Maybe if it's not your thing, then you can, again, experiment with different spices and flavoring. But as always, make sure to leave a like and hit the red subscribe button down there if you want to see more. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.